Hello everyone, welcome to the finale. That is DK Bananza. And in the last part, it, we battled a dastardly Void Kong. We sent him packing. However, it wasn't us that sent him packing, it was apparently K.Rool. Somehow, K.Rool returned. For no apparent reason, and Void Kong has now been sent to the cup chair. Until we see the DLC, of course. And we'll see how much of the chair he's in, even during the DLC. Oh yeah. Yeah, Nintendo had no faith in Void Kong, and that's why we're taking on the Angry Crocodile. The Angry Crocodile Man. The Crocodilotron. However, we was meant to do this battle ages ago, but well, a day ago, but something happened. Essentially what happened was, I got to this stage, I was recording, got to this stage, and K.Rool was apparently on the floor already. It skipped this fight here, and I'm not sure how. We got to it, I was ready to record, all of a sudden, K.Rool on the floor already, he's been battling bruised, and he's been beaten already on the floor. I'm like, how? Anyway, but thankfully my backup save, that if a recording goes wrong, which I remembered after the canyon layer to do. Thankfully it's thankfully I saved before Void Kong twice, so I didn't have to. So all I had to do was quickly. Yeah, so I just had to quickly go through the K.Rool layer, and I spent the rest of the day picking up some extra bananas. I didn't want to do that. I just thought it was an easier thing to do, really. Got some extra chip exchanges. Yeah, so I was able to fix the recording state, and now you get to see this fight firsthand. I don't know, I don't know how. Now, essentially for this K.Rool fight, yeah, the best thing for this K.Rool fight is basically Elephant and Kong Bananza. All the other Bananzas useless. Well, probably minus the Snake Bananza if we're maybe the Snake Bananza to slow down time when we need it. But yeah, but the Snake's sole only purpose is to slow down time. And I would recommend here, if you have the quick storage suction. Yeah, because you need the elephant to suck away the. Yeah, because you need the elephant to suck away all of the Banandium mush, as they call it here. Yeah, so that was my little rant behind the scenes of recording. Yeah, so that's essentially what happened. The game was kind enough for me to skip this fight, or this K.Rool fight. Yeah, so I just managed to pick up some extra hearts, the extra quick storage ability, because apparently I wasn't getting enough storage, or enough golden balls to throw at K.Rool. Anything useful here, or before we? Not really. I guess we'll be keeping the points for now. I may as well spend it on an egg bomb back. But I will definitely be spending some more money on the apple juice. One more lot of balloons for good measure. Okay, wish time. Bananas.
This is it. Our wishes are about to come true. You ready, DK?
I think I am. We could have punched a checkpoint behind us, but
You ready? Home. I want to go home.
bananas.
Oh, great Banandium Root. Please, grant our wishes.
You'd think for something called a Banandium Root, it'd be quite easy for it to give out bananas. People are like, oh, say no more, fam. That wish was so easy, you get 3 more, mate. And also, there is something I would like to question. Question after we get to this certain bit, because this essentially shakes up not just Donkey Kong lore but the Mario lore as well. And you'll see what I mean once we get through this bit. The way we're getting a nice banana-y golden pillar, a nice banana tower of power.
Where is it taking us?
We're going to the southern hemisphere. And hopefully I'll be able to explain all me explain all my answers during the fight coming up. anyway, that was Donk Kong Bananza. Oh, what do you mean the end question mark? You're talking about post game, right? Damn, bro, that is the world's fastest jetpack in the world. Yep, so we got a little battle with K.Rool here. I don't know if he does have health points this bit. I think we just gotta just keep distracting him till. Be careful not to fall, as Sonic would say. Where will you be, Crocodile Man? K.Rool can fly at the speed of sound in the planet's core with a box of scraps. Oh no, he's Cape Aura farming. So this is a human city. I'll take it.
The Banandium Root!
First, I'll spoil it rotten. Open my jaws. I devoured it. Okay, that's not rotten banana. That's lava. That is molten lava. The entire city is dead. Damn, that was quick. That was quick. But anyway, as you can tell, we're in New Donk City. Home of Pauline and maybe Mario back in the day. And the reason I wanted to mention this, is because I don't know if we can see a map of this. Got destroyed by the magic pixel there. A nice little reference to the original Donkey Kong levels, 25M. Yeah, so essentially, if we look at that map, apparently New Donk City's in the hemisphere, or in the southern hemisphere. So essentially, this implies that we're now in Australia. We're now in, you know, or potentially Australia. But not only that, but if this is New Donk City, and you know, Odyssey takes place kind of around, does that essentially mean the Mushroom Kingdom is also in the Southern Hemisphere? Because essentially what that means is, essentially Mario's, not just Mario's world, but Donkey Kong's world as well, their core is a magic wish-making banana. And you'd think, why has Bowser not found out about, you know, the wish-making banana? And yes, that is a terrifying crocodile. It is in his final form. Yeah, so essentially this means that the entire Mario and Donkey Kong world, you know, is its deity is essentially a wish-making banana ball. Oh, okay, so that does do explosion damage. Here we go, hold this for me. Yeah, so essentially that means that the entire Mario and Donkey Kong world is essentially the power of a wish-making banana. So, you know, and that is something for the future to think about, really, when... Because essentially Mario Odyssey 2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza could be one of the same sequel here. Because what, we're going to ignore the fact that Mario went to New Donk City in Odyssey and... Now this is a tricky attack we've got to watch out for, because he's going to deploy a lot of sludge here of Banandium mush. So as long as we destroy at least 2 thingies, we can cover some safe distance. Of course, we've got to find him throughout all this mess. Unless he comes nicely directly to us. Yeah, because essentially the entire Mario and Donkey Kong world is that Banandium Root is essentially the essential. It's essentially God of the Mario universe. If you think about it now. And you know, with New Donk City being the key factor between Mario and Donkey Kong here. It's essentially great sequel bait now, because you know, now that the Banandium Root has now been unlocked, Bowser will probably get hold of it now and... again, he just exploded into the sky. Like, that's what he gets for not giving the new villain a chance. That's what you get for hogging all the glory. And that one's for you, Voyage, not being able to get a chance in your own first game.
I'm going to make my greatest dream come true. And that dream is to sing for everyone here. Will you come with me, DK?
Okay. Well, you'd hope these fireworks would be reviving the people as well. You know, after all, you know, molten magma banana. Doesn't matter if it's banana or actual lava. Hot boiling lava stuff is lava stuff.
Oh, right. DK's dream.
Pauline, it's okay. DK's already got his dream. Look at all these bananas. He's got bananas for days.
Forget what I said before.
No, no.
You have to make your dreams come true.
It's okay. There's a giant hole in the earth now, Donkey Kong. You can...
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, credits.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll keep the beat on my own. See you around, DK.
Yep, so that was Donkey Kong Bananza, everyone. That is the main game sorted. I hope everyone enjoyed the game. I definitely enjoyed this game indeed. I guess we kind of beaten, even though we did have a few delays of weeks in recording, but like it's one of these games where you can just go back, start a new game on it if you wanted to, and just enjoy breaking stuff. You know, it's. And do I think it's better than its competitor, which would be, in this case, Mario Odyssey? And I'd say yes, it is, and that's a good game. haven't decided what we're going to do about the post game at the moment because I'd have to look at what to do on the post game because you know I did beat it. I just realised how tough the final levels are for that post game, and I'm thinking, do we just do the post game or do we just essentially we got like six more major challenges, as well as some extra bananas that pop up post game, and some extra abilities if we did pick up. If we did maximise all of our Bananzas, which we haven't maximised any yet. Oh well, apart from elephant. Yeah, if you just want a game where you just get to, you know, even when you're not making any progress, if you just enjoy smashing stuff and just and you know collecting gold, you know. This is definitely the game, like the game for you, really. The adventure continues. Three months later. Yeah, we're back at the mines. And yes, we are finally back at the Ingot Cave. Just going to collect this banana quickly. And we're going to explore more in the post game. So until then, farewell and cheerios. And